Mame fa na say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there o say dem yopo.
Finance Ministry one. Thank you, Mr. S. Can you get me the current letter from CBG? I want to show Ghanaians something. They say Consolidated Bank of Ghana. Omatong. Modi yetia. Omo de brofuba be chiremo nansia. And I trust my people. Omo wiemo. Mame chiremo. The new words be baba be chiremo say say we dey munim say it has not fully been sold. Sa no be ka chiremo enche bia. Now, my mentor I didn't want to go into this, but my technique. We had there. On send me breaking story. No, I had on CBG almost release a statement, right? The Ministry of Finance and so a release statement. Now, my mentor there. Besides, do you have it for me? Besides, the current one. Can you get me the current one without a signature? All right, I have it. Thank you, Mr. S. Now, Maminya Abutrib na menchira ma debi. Ya ton bank no. Moteto musika nyina abekọ. Modi amontina ho. They are preventing panic withdrawal. Anytime the letters about bontine no, they are preventing panic withdrawal because musika no mudi kosi awawa. I couldn't tell me release statement from my expose in say they are scared say panic withdrawal and the system no more. Abrofona money on partner Ghana for no. What is going to happen is they will pull out. And quickly the Ministry of Finance and CBG release statement. But even in the statement no release it, so you're smart power, you will see what they are doing there. Because right now the whole thing is on the table. I'm discussing. Almost sign whole document. The issue is someone releases statement. Musika musika. Nipa no mo person to bank no will step away. And it's quickly in less than 24 hours. Ministry of Finance and CBG Fuankasa release. But look at this. Let me show you something here. Maybe chawa dibu ha usika she me catch ro me. Now you see this letter. Letter way a letter CBG in 2018, right? CBG throw letter away in 2018. No, now 1st August 2018. Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited. We wish to welcome you to the Consolidated Bank Limited. As you are aware, the bank has withdrawn the operating license of your bank and blah 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 blah. When nobody introduces say, "Omati Consolidated Bank." Also, I'm throw letter. No, there was a signatory there. On said Daniel W. Addo, Managing Director, CEO. On a throw letter, and then the signature shots here. That means he's taking responsibility for this statement. Tie, omo bo game bi na mo smart. Omo unse mo no mo fo. MPP for mo so mo jimi o. On say 2018, every consolidated letter be omatro from ejuma no or from the bank no, somebody put their signature and their name there. Ask yourself why. People want to show say when there are any question or when there's a question, they will take responsibility. Into your letter where Daniel W. Addo, NSCO, or the D shall see no sign here. Meaning he's letting you know, say he is in charge. This is 2018. All right, now here there. Endra letter release here say Consolidated Bank here in Tono. You see what they did? They released a statement and it was by management. Nobody is taking responsibility for this letter. Debi so omo ba catch some ton bank na mu buso omo say na bank no why na catch say yen ton ya omo catch say management. Who is management? What stopped the CEO? What was stopping the PRO? What was stopping anybody up there from putting their signature under this letter? Say they are not selling, and I said they have not sold CBG. The reason why they didn't do that, and they say nobody wants to take responsibility for the aftermath. We have more eyes inside than outside. In terms of much letter number almost said by management. In the end, adia chinya kasi aton CBG no na se bi Ghana share se umia 10%. Who are you going to question? Because the letter came from management. Nobody is taking responsibility for that letter. Nobody wants to be the person to go stand in a box to answer questions in the future. Into right now, no, the letter came with management. What is management? Don't we have a director who is taking more money than the gate man? Don't we have a deputy director who is taking more money than the gate man? Don't we have a PRO who is taking more money than the secretary? Don't we have a human resource manager who is taking more money than the clerk? So why didn't anybody put their name under that letter and that it's coming from management? Which management? There's a board and there's a what? There's a director. So why is it just management? Management to who? This letter could have been drafted by anybody else to put out there. Intianina member catcher said they have sold your bank. Now, quickly, the finance ministry and so release his statement, right? Now, already finance ministry statement now. Now, the letter was issued by who? So already statement now, it was issued by the Public Relations Unit, Ministry of Finance. It was released by the unit, PRO unit. What stops the person who is heading that department from signing that letter? Nobody is taking responsibility in this government. See, this is how they fool you people. The Ministry of Finance letter, the CBG letter, nobody took responsibility. And there's a bank in your tongue, Oko Finance Ministry. You say a department, a public relations unit. Who is in charge of the public relations unit? They are fooling you people. But maybe I'm a concentration the CBG, their own letter. A whole bank is a CBG. Say amount for the statement abana move face problems and go for be your musika. You write a letter without anybody putting their signature or name. Huh? Okay, maybe I'm catch them say. Oh, say a bar frontier. Omojiji COVID-19 Sikano airport. Did anybody take responsibility? No. Till date, only nipa or the signature share why you be holding accountable. No. That is the same thing they are playing with you, CBG. They have sold your bank. A whole CBG writes a letter and just puts management. Who is management? Who signed for management? These are the questions the so-called stupid intellectuals something to join you, City News. I don't know. These are the questions you ask. A whole bank like CBG, about 5 banks put together to form a bank. You release a statement and say management. Who is management? We are talking about a bank being sold. You don't just write a letter and say management. Abra 2018, 19, 20. Every letter you write, somebody puts their name beneath it. Why this alone? It is management. Nobody wants to take responsibility. I still stand by the breaking news I put out here. They have sold CBG. Kokoji Usika, they have sold it. Don't let them fool you. They are going to come back with grammar. Me say, I'm the brofubi ba. There you go. Got 42 for with you. And we have journalists in Ghana. Nobody bothered to even say, okay, let me go to Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited and ask for an interview. The whole Ghana, no media went to Consolidated Bank. There's a director, there's a board chair, there's a deputy director, there's a PR. Nobody spoke. We've not heard anybody. Nobody from the Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG, nobody came out to say, let me meet the media and use my face to explain this matter. Nobody. It was just a mere toilet paper. And on the amamo. And to see it down, you trust this paper that will see also call withdrawn. You're crazy. Oh, you say Brony, and the secret to Chase Bank, Citibank, bring the secret to American Bank. Now you test American Bank, as MSC. Now Brony release bank release letter. Now I by management. Now Brony is okay. My millions of dollars stuck at the bank. I believe in this letter. You are crazy. Oh, but damn, Brony will confront the CEO of the bank, unconsulted bank a branch manager, or by consulting the CEO of Wells Fargo. Imbrebia ebaya na omo management ni bi edisika. The CEO was the one confronted. Ye yini ya BBC form. Na mo Ghana na usika the bank. Na ye the news about say bank no ya tonwa. Na ye release statement say management. Now to what say management. Hey. What's the job of the CEO? What's the job of the directors? Into no media house in Ghana got the balls to go to CBG and say, let us talk to one person there. It is CBG the Penjibian Obekasa. And Kaka say CBG enya profit $20 billion and come a table. Nanka so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the event. Welcome to this occasion. We have the director, the deputy director, the CEO, and the man. Omunya ba table so to kankan ebeji samba. And Kobia baba table no be abeji samba. But why is this said today? Nobody is showing face. I need somebody put somebody to put their signature beneath this. Nobody wants to take responsibility because it's a criminal deal. Now here there, my mention idea we nimba so Ghana for statement way. CBG 2022-2023 they made losses. 2022-2023 CBG Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited. Boka. It's a bank that is running in losses. They are not making money. So banking closure it did not go well. Banks and they want to find a way and sell it. It will share this document 2022-2023. Let me enlarge it. You dimusika me catch them. Me musika is safe. My where I save, nobody can take my money. Now on 2022-2023 report 2022 boka 466,941 losses record 2022 boka 677,000 almost 700,000 Ghana is 7 billion and boka about 2023 boka almost 5 billion 500,000. Now say oba a year these are public documents where CBG yearly audited accounts and I'm no make sure say bank is one egu wie musika nyina nti no person ton bank no business Mr. P business into say wunima twimudi business. Oh, these are the guys. All right, I will show Ghanaians who are leading the CBG. Okay, Mr. I'll use this one rather. I'll use this one. Which one? Which one's point it out? The last one, the black and white. Now here, 2022. Omoboka almost 700,000 Ghana. That is almost 7 billion old Ghana. A car CBG boy, I don't know. And at 2023, Omoboka almost 500,000 Ghana. That is almost 5 billion Ghana cedis. Now here, there, I'm sure idea. My catcher say, "Ko you sika or to catch him?" So almost say. Now you see. 2023, the final report, Omoboka 2022, Omoboka 1.5 million Ghana. Ghana is almost the 1.5. What can I say? Messiah, mommy, 1.5 million old Ghana. They say a cow boy. The bank is running at a loss. And now about 2023, Omoboka almost 600,000. Ghana 6 billion. The bank is running at a loss. These are public documents. I did not make these documents up. Audited accounts, year review, any. So you don't sit there for these people to lie to you and tell you, say, oh, CBG, I release statements of management. Who is management? My investment is important to me. I need somebody to hold accountable. Now you are telling me, say, management. Who is management? Let me show you the people who are leading CBG. Women are leading CBG. Board. Let me show you something. The guys on my bank, you media catch them. Now look at this. You see, all these people, none of them could put their signature there. All these people are directors. There's a director. Your Philip Osafu Kwaku. Your Gloria Ajua Owusu. Your Honorable Dr. Bright Baichi Yelville Beligi. And your Professor Kweku Apia Edu PhD FGA. All these people, nobody. Obiavan San Shekrata Biase. I'm saying management. These people are all there. Busahon, Adentina, CBJ could not put anybody's signature there. These are all directors. So treat that statement as some nonsense statement. If you're a customer, or you're a CBJ customer, tomorrow you need to go there and tell them to give you all your money. Inti Omoboka 2023 15 billion old Ghana a car CBJ boy, I don't know. This is a government almost say almost air consolidate 5 banks and they are making sure the banks no abegina now so almost boka what 15 billion old Ghana a card almost so and nunti no mo ton mo bank no into such statement no release here from sports finance ministry and Professor Apia Edu munim no unim Professor Apia Edu oye adwuma ba obia office or one of the directors of CBG. Professor no shine say no botai say ekuno or you're one of the people who works at Baomia's office. On see the Baomia list be by and maybe omo mu yedwuma Baomia office. Sa papa lo kan do hye person. Or yedwuma Baomia office. Baomia na de ne ko hye ho. Ombra meka so onye adwuma ma Baomia. This man works at Baomia's office at the Jubilee House. And or director was CBG. They open the CBG for themselves. Oh, Sikana mudi akoto no eyomu dia o. It is not omo jinimo. All these people are dead. Nobody could put their signature beneath the letter. And you sit there and you tell me, oh, a letter has been released, so no problem. No. These people they have sold the bank. Omaton bank, you know, don't take it, say, Otai Kevin Taylor. I am trying to protect your investment. Those 5 indigenous banks, you know, anka aban we anya politics, anka sa banks ni anka mujino manaso. Those banks could have worked again to be on their feet by diabolic ideas. They deliberately said they are putting all of them under one umbrella. They were lying. These are the directors. Papa no just person, professor no, or ye ejuma Baomia office, Mumbusano. That's where he works. Don't be fooled. Ochina, we are CBG director, a customer, Kokoji Sika. Demand for your money. They have the right. You have the right to demand for your money tomorrow. Catch them some for Sikamau. Go there and tell them you don't want to save there again. There are so many banks. Take your money and go. You will lose all your savings. You need the director to come out. You need the board to come out and assure you that the bank will not be sold. They need to come out and assure us. They can't do it because they have sold the bank. Media, they are me catch you. I catch them we. Baomia enkof oko CBG ahun. Omo me adwuma onya 99% omo ya MPP4 card bearing members. Yeah, MPP4. Omo be a bank ni mo ho no mo use musika no. Omo ton. A mere letter signed by management. Yes, it's signed management. Erade engofo pom ji Jimmy o. But my job here is to try and let you understand. Professor Oyejuma Baomia office. Baomia mo ene ton bank no. Gabi mu nyina nim. Gabi nim Ekufuado mu nim. So I'm Switzerland for nyina at the end of the day eyomo na akoho akonya partners ene mo tomo bank no. What they would do no technique is simple. Omba be catch them say oh, se bia ade ne do you know the bank was running at a loss and that they had investors who were interested in brofo infusing some capital into the bank. Brofo infusing some capital into the bank. So what we had to do was that, as we already said early on, that after a year and a half or two, we were going to release the banks to Ghanaians. They did not say release 100% shares. So kind Omankasa CBG Oko Omo website, they did not say they will release the 100% shares of the bank to Ghanaians. They said they were going to release the bank to the Ghanaians. So they can release only 1% or 2% to Ghanaians, and the 98% will go to foreigners. Jimmy Mumumbi. See, Usikaneko. Mamemfa letter let us say CBG for bois. They are lying. They are going to come tell you, say, CBG, Consolidated Bank of Ghana, and yes, CBG, Ghana na soso. Namu de mu bi ma bondo CBG. Okay, count, yeah, mistake. Consolidated Bank of Ghana, CBG. Sano mabeka chiramo. Omega chiramo se bank no, because of the COVID-19, the Russia-Ukraine war, the terms and conditions from the IMF, no, they didn't have any option because the bank was running into losses 2022-2023. Now people showed interest. Now because they love Ghanaians and they want the bank to still belong to Ghanaians, they decided to sell some of the shares. Majority of the shares will belong to Ekufuado and his family. And they will not give it to them directly for you to see. So they will go outside there and create new companies and come as foreign companies. And it be normally here with Japan. ena na motia mo ka so mo japade e wo Ghana ni nyina no ye fra bibie japa enkofo bi wo baby e fra no UK ebe sinde omo amofri UK na mpeso beto ejapade e wo Ghana nyina no wo hu omonim what your mudin omo bi omo. That is what they are doing to you with CBG. After what you say, it is CBG way no omo ba catch them say they had to infuse because of COVID-19, Russia-Ukraine war. The bank wasn't doing well. They know, and some investors showed they showed interest. About to say PDS. Omeka say cluster of companies have come together to form PDS, and that they are coming to invest in ECG. At the end of the day, almost the $500 million na ECG negu, and it be number PDS no. Omoka say companies 5, including Energia AS. Energia AS, they say from Angola, ebesin there, ye wini pa na there, it belongs to Kufuado. They go out there, they merge with some people out there, and they bring their companies to form alliance, and then they chop your asses. I deal with all my year for 8 years. It's boom. It's boom wana. Everyday. Besides, Inti professor no nie ma menkyerem no professor no omo na yedwuma bank wo inti omo nko an interview. Professor, this is the professor. They have sold the bank. I'm telling you, sorry. Professor Onye, he's a director at CBG. Onye, who call the LinkedIn. That is it there. Professor Kweku Apiedu. Thank you, team. Thank you for pulling this out. Professor Kweku Apiedu, Senior Advisor, Vice President Secretariat, Office of the President of Ghana, or a director of CBG. With Jimmy. Ochanko Yusika. Murefi adiante Mahama tumufu amonte more short memories. Murefi PDS ejapa energy nyoma we nyina sa nom dem the same format 442 na no mo ye the same 442. Papa we or director of CBG or ye adwuma or advisor to Baobia or Jubilee House also sika is safe. The letter font and time bia be kire mo say management or director. Why didn't he put his name there? He doesn't want to go to court. He doesn't want to answer questions. Mayanko enim na mo
online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases. PENDREAM TV.